Alright, welcome back to another 199 informational video. Today we're talking about the dark web. Now, one of the first things about the dark web that you should know is people sometimes use dark web and deep web like interchangeably as though they're talking about the same thing. But a lot of times they're actually incorrect in their terminology. And so the deep web is places that can't be accessed by search engines. So it contains databases, dynamic content, and some forums. So you can't just Google like someone else's like online bank statement. Like it's not, you're not going to be able to get to it. The dark web is any web-like network that uses proprietary protocols or special software to access, such as Tor or Freenet. So the dark web is part of the deep web, but you have to use special software to get into it. Like with the deep web, you can still get to online stuff that you can access, but with the dark web, you can't just go into Google, type in a search like a web page and get there. You have to use special software like Tor.
So now that we've discussed the differences between the dark web and the deep web, it poses the question, what can I find on the dark web? Honestly, the real answer is anything, pretty much. It's pretty hard to find, but if you take your time, you could probably find just about anything on the dark web. Some of the more common things on the dark web though, we have forums and chat rooms. And sometimes you need special permissions to get on here because anyone could, your identity is concealed, so not everyone's that trusting. You might need an invite to get into that chat room. Government documents. Some people will have classified documents and they could actually put them up for auction on the dark web or just post them for whoever to view, I guess. Marketplaces, and I'll get into that in further detail in just a second. And also dead links, because a lot of the illicit sites on the internet have been actually taken down. Such as this place called the Silk Road, which is actually the first darknet market. And they sold a lot of illegal things on this website, but it's no longer up, it's down now. One of the kind of things that you could use to purchase things off this website was called a Bitcoin. And it's like it's a virtual currency, it's not actually tangible, you can't hold a Bitcoin, but they're worth a lot of money right now. I looked it up and right now, as I'm recording this, a Bitcoin's worth 767 smackaroos. So is the dark net actually bad? There's a lot of bad things that you can find on the dark web, but it's not necessarily entirely bad things. For example, one of the big benefits of using the dark web is anonymous communication. If you need to talk to someone, say some government official needs to communicate with someone and they don't need any trace or anything, they can communicate through the dark web and no one would know who they are. At the same time, you could see how that could be used for bad purposes, of course, terrorism and whatnot. But overall, the dark web isn't really that bad. Jared, what are you doing?
I'm hacking the internet. I got through the 199 firewall. I'm changing all my grades to 100. I'll never see it coming.